Hey guys, what's up? I've got a game for you guys. This is one of the extremely nice strategies that I have seen out of an arena map. Pretty innovative one, if you ask me. This game was played a bit back. I'm not sure, like around Robocop2014's name. So I think this was played around 2 or 3 years back. So around that time, this thing that nobody knew of was in play. So let's look at the maps from both the players. SYPR and Robocop 2014. Robocop 2014 on the south of the map with the blue color. Both are playing Goths, and the Goth meta is most of the time boom into champions and see who can outproduce who. So that's pretty much what the meta is on Arena. Well, let's look at PL's map. PL map is pretty bad because he has a wood line on the backside and he cannot get to the backside of his base. He is missing out on that one extra gold. He is missing out on those 2 sheep and the extra deer that he could have gotten if he was allowed to go back there. But the forest is blocking off, so pretty unlucky for him. But that won't stop any of these things that is going to be happening in this game. I'm pretty hyped to have you see what's actually going to happen. So the board outside for Robocop, and let's see how he lures that in. He still hasn't got Loom because Loom is pretty stupid research to be doing in Arena because you want to be ahead in villager numbers from your enemy. He's using his scout to actually keep that gate open, and I don't see, that he's even using his scout to block off that boar, because if he did not do that, he would have actually taken a few more hits and that boar would have killed that villager. But a perfectly fine lure from a player in the blue, and he's going for the berries and stuff. Pretty standard stuff. 4 villagers on board, 3 villagers on board, but that's also pretty standard. Mill is going up. Everything is looking pretty fine and dandy. And the second thing, I do not see Robocop finding his sheep. I do not see him scouting the backside of his map. PL is scouting the whole map, and Robocop has scouted. He sees the deer on the backside. I think should be expecting something back of his map. He scouted alongside all of his gates and walls, so I think he'll be going back in. Putting down a house to get the boar. Yeah, that's pretty old. You don't see people putting down houses in front of the boars anymore, but that's pretty nice to see now. 4 on board, and that he's going to be stepping back a bit, hitting that boar twice and running back towards the TC. Idle villages under the TC waiting for that boar to come. He'll be just finishing up that sheep, but he finally manages to get those extra sheep also. Yeah, he finally found them. PL, let's look at PL. What are you doing, brother? And he has gotten himself a pretty consistent build order. Both are on 22 villages. I think a few seconds behind. Robocop is a few seconds behind on villager production. Yeah, like a few 20-30 seconds behind PL, but that does not matter in such a low level game. It'll just all be coming out fine. And he's going for stone, so that indicates he wants to go for some sort of castle push from him. We are expecting some sort of castle push, and so is PL going for this. Look at this strange doubt ass mining camp from him. He does not give a fuck about consistency. He just wants to get that stone. So 5-6 villages on berries, a lot of villages on board. He wants to get through. I think this is a pretty smart move. He wants to get inside his backside of his base, so he will be able to do something. Scout is idle. He's not scouting around the left side of the map or the right side of the map. I think the edges of the map and the walls are the ones that should be scouted first when you go outside. Then you scout in the middle. But PL doesn't give a fuck about what I have to think. He'll do whatever the hell he wants. And both are going up at almost around the same time, 20-second difference in their feudal age timings. 28 villages from PL and 28 population from both the players. Let's see what Robocop sees. Robocop hasn't scouted the map, all of his map yet. He's just busy pushing deers in. which is pretty nice because DL gives you an extra boost to your economy and can help you click up to the castle age much faster and consistently give you a better time. Both of these players do not have loom, I suppose. Yeah, both of them are not going for loom. Loom is for losers. L for loser, L for loom. So don't be a loser. Don't go at loom on arena because there is absolutely no need for it. It just slows down your economy and doesn't let you have enough gold to go up to the castle age. You will have to sell the resources of the market to get that gold, but you should never do that because it will be much more inconsistent if you are doing that. Until and unless you are going for a trush on arena, which I did do against a player. You can actually see that in one of my videos in the past, but we are not talking about me, we are talking about SYPL and Robocop2014. So let's see what are they going for. Both of them are I think Robocop just scouted what his opponent is going for. Nope, not yet. I think he's just missing that by 2 tiles. He does not see the miners on the stone, so I think that castle push might actually work out in favor of Robocop. Let's look at this scout fight. Who has the advantage? Yeah, PL runs back. PL is on 15 HP and Robocop is on. So I think that was a pretty smart decision because you do not want to be losing your scouts because of the monks that might actually come in. You do always see monks on any sort of thing. You just don't go for a full monk in a civilization that does not have all the upgrades in the castle age for them. So monks is not an option for goths, but in case of Huskars it is pretty much, because if your enemy is going for castle which you are also going for, a pretty nice timing from both of them. Only a 10-second difference in their timing, so that won't be that much of a huge difference. 4 villages from the berries are going forward to make the castle, I think over around this side. Of course I know where he is going to place it. I watched the game before you guys, so yeah, I'm not making predictions, I know what's going on. So that castle is coming down. Let's see if PL sees it. PL can see it. He has enough line of sight from his gate to be seeing that. Bowsaw and Heavy Plow coming in for our player in the Robocop. What the hell am I saying? Never mind that. Monk being created. That castle is definitely going to go up. No sort of resistance from PL. He's making his own castle. On top of that, gold to protect some sort of, to give us some sort of choke point towards his PC and his castles. So that will be a pretty nice move by him. PL is gonna go and gather up the relics. He has healed up his scout nicely. The gate is gonna go down. The monastery is coming up from Robocop. Let's look at him. What is he going for, buddy? What are you going for, buddy? He is making Huskars, and the gate is gonna go down pretty fast. More villages on gold. Good stuff. Even adding like 5 villages on stone, I don't know. No, I think he wants to even get more castles up as soon as he breaks down the gate. He has stopped firing up the gate. Now he's starting to fire up the gate again, and now he has stopped firing at the gate again. I have no idea why he did stop that, but it's pretty. Come on, dude, fire with the castle. You have the castle over there. Attack the bloody gate, and finally pays attention and attacks the gate again. I have no idea what made him stop that attacking. Maybe Robocop was multitasking and he forgot. Sorry for that, guys. I hope you did not miss anything. I had a roommate coming in. You know how that is. So the Huskars are coming in. The monks are going to be trying to convert up the Huskars. The Huskars from PL are also going to be coming in. So that will be a no-no from Robocop. He cannot raid inside his base. So that won't be bothering him anymore. Let's look at Robocop's point of view. What does he see? He has made an outpost over here. He's collecting relics. 1 relic for him. And let's look at PL's relics. and he has selected one relic too. What is he going for? He's still making Huskars, no extra TCs for any of them. He has made a lumber camp. This lumber camp is pretty inconsistent and a lot of houses coming down for him. We all have sold 200 stone and bought 100 food. What is he going for? What are you going for? Yeah, I know what you're going for, but I'm not gonna tell you guys because I want to see what your reaction is. Let's look at Robocop. What does he expect? He's making ramps. He wants to push up. He has 2 relics in his monastery. All the Huskars are over there. Plus 1 armor from Pial. Strange. What does he need armor for? He needs to be collecting some stuff. Robocop is selling all his stone. Yeah. He's buying food. He's balancing his economy. And he will be able to click up any moment. And he has enough resources to click up. What's going on? And what is the plan from PL to stop this? And let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's in the mind of our player in the red. What am I talking about? Why am I making the game much more tense than it should be? Houses are coming down. A wall is being deleted. A wall has been deleted on this right side. What's going on? And now you see the petards. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Anarchy being researched, and the cat's out of the box. He goes out of this. Like, I don't think he does expect. Like, nobody expects this shit coming from anyone, like any of the players. Speed it up just a bit and slow it down. Let's see the reaction time from Robocop. He has no idea what's going to be coming and hitting up at any point of the time. Robocop has not been expecting any sort of pushes against him. He's still massing a lot of Huskars. He's finally adding this TC. No, that's not a TC, that's a university. Let's look where he is. And the petards are still in the back. Boom, boom. Hello Akbar. And he's gonna be coming in. Reaction time, reaction time. What's going to be happening? Robocop, how are you going to be reacting? Yes, let's go off all of his Huskars. And now he needs to be the one on the defensive. He's going to be making panic houses. Come on, wall that up, brother. Wall it up. Wall it up. Now he can't wall. Oh shit. This will be pretty nasty. Yup. Pretty nasty stuff. Bring those Huskars back in. No, this is going to be pretty messy. He's losing all of his villagers on wood. The villager on the wood on the left side is also gonna be picked off by those Huskars. Huskars are pretty, like, a lot of PS armor, so they can tank a lot of arrow fire. So the TC won't be doing that much. Robocop is losing population really fast. He's not even up to 50 population at this point. His economy is pretty shit. All he has is gold. The food economy that he does have, he can barely produce any sort of village and Huskars from his castle. He's getting chemistries and has got enough archery range, so that makes me want to guess that he's going to be going for hand cannons, which are pretty good counter to Huskars. Just tiny areas where PL is hiding his Huskars. I have no idea how he did that. This is pretty amazing. Like, look at this. Like, as soon as he goes back, PL has a lot of Huskars back at his base. So this will be really bad. Now the main deadly push was against this gold. Robocop is still not reacting. He has lost a lot of villages on wood. Only 3 villages on wood are left. He's losing constantly so many villages on his gold. Here comes in the petards. He's gonna be losing his castle pretty soon. This is absolutely pure domination by SYPL. The strategy choice taken up by him is absolutely beautiful to watch. The monk is coming out. He's gonna be losing all of his stuff. He's going back under 25 population, and GG is being called, and that's a pretty insane game. Well played also coming out. Thank you, because you don't see these things any day. That's a pretty smart move done by a player in the red trunks, and he deserves to win this match in such a creative and a fun manner that has been showcased to you that arena can be pretty fun if you try to make it a bit more interesting by going for a different sort of strategy, which exactly Pial went for. Even though he did have a pretty shit map, he made the best out of it and went for the speed charge and destroyed his enemy's economy. He reached Imperial and he had nothing to do after that. He got chemistry, he had hand cannons, but the pure sheer numbers of those Huskals was pretty overwhelming for him to deal with, and that cost him the match and the game. So this was a pretty nice game for you guys. Let's see you guys in the next one. I'll be taking my leave now.